All right, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called The Boy Who Could Fly, 1986. Starring Bonnie Bedelia, Colleen Dewhurst, who looks pretty good in this. Fred Gwynne, Mindy Cohn, John Carpenter, and Louise Fletcher. I give this 5 out of 5 stars. I really love this flick. It's a tearjerker with lots of sappy ET type music. It's about a family that the dad just committed suicide because he had cancer. Sort of a taboo topic, you might say. Actually, the guy was probably too cheap to get life insurance or critical illness coverage, but that's beside the point. The family moves into this new neighborhood, pretty typical white collar type neighborhood in 1986. Fred Gwynne lives next door. He's the legal guardian of an autistic boy who thinks he can fly by the name of Eric. Don't ask me how Fred Gwynne got guardianship, because he just plays a drunk the whole time except for the end of the movie. So they keep taking Eric back and forth between Fred Gwynne's house and the nut house. Eric can't talk or do basic motor functions like catching a ball. So the little girl who lives next door, her dad just passed away. She's got a little birdie in her room. She starts getting in a relationship with Eric, which makes the teacher happy because he doesn't function well in the nut house. They have to give him one of those vests where he can't use his arms because he likes to flail his arms in the nut house and resist the head shrinkers there, for good reason, I might add. So the teacher was pretty cool. I mean, she's willing to bend the rules a little bit and have Eric hang out with normal kids in high school. The problem with Eric is that his parents died in a car crash in a airplane crash, when he was 5. What they were doing in an airplane without Eric is not clear. But they had to make a movie, so why explain things? After all, the director is Nick Castle, the guy who made the god-awful The Last Starfighter. I hated that movie. I thought it was... I didn't hate it, but I disliked it, let's just say. Especially after one of the medical malpractice brokers recommended that movie to me, along with what was that other movie he recommended? I can't remember. But that movie wasn't great. I guess his next movie was better. A lot better. So Eric thinks he can fly. He's always sitting outside the windowsill with his arms stretched out like he's a bird or an airplane or something. He likes to make paper airplanes. The girl whose bedroom window, not coincidentally, happens to be right across from Eric's window. She's enamored by Eric. So she's helping him to talk and to catch a ball, to fly a kite, things that normal kids do. She's teaching him how to be normal. He falls in love with her, gives her a ring, and I don't want to spoil the ending, but let's just say the girl is a klutz. She falls off, bangs her head. She falls off a railing and bangs her head. Then she dreams that she's flying in the clouds and watching fireworks, kind of like there's a scene from To Catch a Thief where she and her high school buddy, or not her high school buddy, but her neighbor from Catholic school, they're like drinking mommy's hard liquor, watching To Catch a Thief with the fireworks going off, and Grace Kelly, some other dude, kissing. At first I thought it was Rear Window, but I guess I haven't seen that movie in a long time. The scene didn't look familiar to me, but then I saw To Catch a Thief in the rolling credits. I've never actually seen that movie. I don't know if James Stewart is in that one as well, but some guy is kissing Grace Kelly. So they kind of repeat that scene later on when she's unconscious from slight concussion. How can you be unconscious from slight concussion, by the way? I thought you could just get a bump in your head, maybe black out for 5 seconds. But she's in the hospital dreaming about flying with Eric. And so they use Superman type special effects, kind of anachronistic way of showing two people flying in a movie. I guess they used those special effects in the TV show from 1950s with George Reeves. With wires and stuff. Commander Cody type special effects. Anyways, cool flick. It's a tearjerker, story about redemption, going through tragedy and stuff. Like I say, every family goes through that at one point. And overcoming adversity, that kind of thing, believing that you can do anything. So kind of cool, uplifting flick. If you're religious or you believe in magic or whatever, then you'll dig this kind of movie. Plus it deals with some kind of awkward, uncomfortable topics such as suicide. So that was pretty cool that they mixed it in there. I was kind of surprised given the director's horrible The Last Starfighter that started to get better after time, started to progress a little bit after this, after his first movie. So anyways, cool flick, highly recommended. Check it out later.